G'day, g'day. Hope you guys all having a good one. Um, I'll be honest. I kind of forgot to stream yesterday. You know, I and in my I not defense, but I guess it's not an excuse either. But even if I'd remembered, I probably wasn't gonna stream regardless. I'm gonna be honest. Yesterday I was exhausted and just tired, and I mean, I was on my computer for about an hour maximum last night before I was just like, I can't even. So I guess you didn't miss anything anyway, because there wasn't much going to be happening. I'm pretty damn exhausted now, so you can probably tell in my voice and so forth. Just busy day of working, so the past 2 days. So it's just like yesterday was 32 degrees, dude. I couldn't even keep my computer on without like cooking my room. And my fan on and everything, and it was just like not great. So yeah. Today was still pretty hot. I'm still pretty damn cooking right now, so but yesterday was 32. Today is like 25 or so, so cooler, but definitely not my ideal temperature, let's put it that way. And then the weekend will be hot, and then it'll be going back down again. It's just 32 on a rise is never great, but isn't terrible. But fuck, dude, it was like you'd be going 16 to 32 like that. I mean, you're dying, dude. You're like, oh. Then I'm like working, and then you're outside as well, and it's just like, just like grasping on for life. So yeah, yeah. Long story short, I probably wasn't even gonna be able to stream anyway if I'd remembered, but yeah. Anyway, I guess I'll give some updates. So today's probably also gonna be short because I'm just fucking tired and pretty exhausted as well from today. So yeah, sorry for the late start. We didn't get dinner until like fucking maybe 20 minutes ago. So I only just ate a bit, and then I'm just like, yeah, I'll start stream. Yeah. So that's that. What have I been doing? Let me just go through my library. I finished The Witcher Wild Hunt technically yesterday. So, hey Flame, how's it going, my dude? Just a bit exhausted right now. Yesterday was kind of like cooking my ass off, so yeah, I didn't end up streaming yesterday. How you doing, Chief? Yeah, I finished The Witcher Wild Hunt Blood and Wine. I already finished the base game, and I'd already finished the Blood and Heart of Stone DLC, but finally finished I was like, okay, this holiday I'm gonna finish this Blood and Wine DLC, and it was good. I think it definitely got better with time, but my personal opinion is Heart of Stone is still better. I still think the Heart of Stone DLC is better than the Blood and Wine in terms of story. But in terms of like story, characters, yada yada yada, right? But sorry, it just feels very exposed, but I don't know. But I think Blood and Wine is much more worth your money. But to be honest, I just get Game of the Year edition and just get them both if it were me. But like, if you were to ask me what I'd recommend, hey Lucas, how's it going, my dude? How you doing? We're just talking about The Witcher Wild Hunt. DLCs. In the future, I'll customize a t-shirt with your art. That'd be pretty sick, my dude. You have to let me know if you end up doing that, Chief. But yeah, I'm just a bit exhausted today. Just been doing lots of work the past 2 days, so just tired and a bit exhausted from waking up early and just spending, whole day just lifting and shit. I have The Witcher 3, never played it though. Flame, my dude. If you want anything from me, you gotta play it, my dude. You gotta play it. No, I mean, I'm sort of joking there a little bit. If you like, open world RPGs, it's like a must play, If you like Red Dead and those sorts of games, perfect, It's really good. But I understand that sometimes, it is a bit of an older game, right? It came out 2015. So there's some aspects that people find a bit dated and there's aspects that some people may not like, I definitely know my fair share of people that have disliked it, but I don't think anybody's necessarily really said it's a bad game, more just that they're finding it a bit dated or stuff like that, or it just doesn't click with them. Well, sorry. The next gen update, there was a next gen update, and makes it look very sexy. And that at least made it visually still pretty damn fucking good. Like, I'm gonna play too much. I won't play anything on stream in this regard, just because my PS4 is on its last leg, so I don't think I can run it anymore. Fear. Yeah, I would say if it were me, just wait for the future. Someday you'll get yourself a PC, whether it be a laptop or a desktop, and hopefully it's will run better play games, and then I'd just play The Witcher then. Like, to me, not even to me, just like legitimately that would be a better experience and it would be worth it more, right? Like, PS4, it's still good, it's the same game, but it's had some updates, like graphical stuff that it wouldn't be on the PS4, but on like next gen consoles and PC. So between you and me, just fucking wait till then. I don't blame it. I don't blame you, to be honest. There. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna hop on some ZBrush. There was that sword that I was working on stream. I got to a point where I wasn't particularly happy with it, and I was just looking at it, and I'm just like, I could spend a bit more time on this. I'm not happy with it. It's not that I'm not. Sup, Beastman? Hey, it's your boy, the Beastman. How's it going, Noodle? I'm working on my sword, my Witcher sword that I've been working on that I haven't been happy with. I'll show you so you can see it, Noodle, because I don't think you've seen this. But I've decided I'm going to not start from the start, but I'm going to effectively take what I've done. Oh yeah, that's good. And then I'm just gonna just make my own high poly version of it. Because at the moment, I don't know, it just feels too bland, too boring. There's nothing to it, you know what I mean? Like, it looks good, and I mean, yeah, but to me, it's just still working on the sword. I don't know if you've seen where I was lost at. I got here. Pretty nice, pretty good. I think. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's not there for me. You know what I mean? I'm not digging it. So, I just want to spend a bit of time. Stop at the dirt. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring it into ZBrush, and I'm just gonna effectively fuck it up. I think I'll see if I can get Asus. So at the moment linear. I think this is more closer to what I'm gonna be. What it's gonna look like. Albeit not with these settings. Oh, I don't know. It'll look probably something similar to that when I bring it into Marmoset. One thing that I've learned, probably not exactly like this. There's something that's making it look very good to run, man. See ya. Hey, have a good one, my dude. Thanks for popping by. Something about this that is I don't know. When I shove it onto ACs, it's going a bit crazy, so, it's probably something that I've already done that I can't remember. But, yeah. I'm going to add a bit of detail and everything to it, just to, let's just make it look a bit nice. Activate color profile. See a bit of ACs in here. No. Alright, dude, gonna see how these new drivers work. Alright, all good, thanks. It's hopefully gonna look even better once I'm done with it, but, catch you in a bit when you're good. Hopefully that all works well. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so, starts off on, like, low, but... Just looking at some of these settings, I heard some of them are pretty damn good to have. Just trying to remember what. Redshift? You can use Redshift? Or is that not Redshift that you know? Probably isn't the Redshift. Anywho, I'm going to update it. I'm going to add some details. So, I've never really no, that's a lie. I have done this, but like fucking yonks ago, you know, like ages. So, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go import. Gonna add the third. Maya. I'm just not happy with it. I can't. I can put my finger on it, but it's more just like Where is this? Images. Oh, it's Katana. Oops. It's just it just feels like it's not good. You know what I mean? It just feels very basic. Don't import. Why is there so many? How many did it? Oh, here we go. And then just set it to edit. Oops, sorry. And make Polymesh 3D. Hello. There's a couple issues with thing that is just really annoying. Document. There we go. For some reason it's always small whenever I do this shit. Why is it like that? What's this setting? Edit. Active points. I mean, let's just go BMB. See if this is actually working first. Do you seriously have to go make Polymesh 3D? Because whenever I do that, it disappears. Whoa. There we go. For some reason the pommel disappears. And it doesn't want to work. This, my friends, is why I don't typically like ZBrush. What is going on? Ah, shit. But I mean, this is just not working at all. Why? There's something... Oh my lord, what is going on? Something's really fucked about this. You can't even draw the polyframe. Another annoying thing I find, there's no way to just like reset. What I want to do is just like open new one. You can't do that from what I've found. Potentially, maybe you have to go document and want to go again, go new document. Maybe, no, because that's still there. So the only way to reset is reopen. So I do think that ZBrush is not a very good software at being a software. Like, why is this so fucking small? There we go, that's much better. And why is this actually working now? That's just stupid. Okay, well now that everything's actually set up and working, let's import a mesh, import this, and hope that this all works. There we go. Guess what's working? Or not. It's working. But where's the rest of the sword? I'm gonna search this up quickly. So you can go like that. Okay. Ah! Oh, I undo that. There we go. But... Oh, you're joking. That's not bad, but it's just not entirely what I'm after, maybe. What's happening is you have to, everything's separate. Which isn't wrong, but it's also not right. How can I get this to work? Sid remesher. Okay, that's not entirely what I want. What I want to do is I want to merge everything, so... Man. See, any way that I can... This would be the right time to have Amy in here, because she knows how to do shit in here. Whereas me, I don't. Um... Man. I want to merge it, but... Interesting. I'm not too sure what this is. UE Master. Geometry. I want to do this. This is once again one of the things of ZBrush is just actually not good. For I've seen people say, "Oh, but it is quite, you know, it's very good UI and it's so easy to use." I would highly doubt. It's because they fucking been using it for like 10 years or whatever. Like, what I want to do is I want everything to be merged. And going into all of these, I'm yet to see a merge. Or a merge that works. Right? Polytool, like even right clicking, we're just not getting much. Wait. You can do that, but it goes in. What's this? Not what I'm after. Ooh. I would have thought it would be a modify. So something. Amy's not gonna be online. I've messaged her and shit, but okay, there's gonna be a lot of searching up. ZBrush, how to merge objects. It's quite simple. Go to subtools menu, go to merge. Fucking here it is. Alright. Merge. So if I go here and just merge down. Who cares? I can just re-import it if I don't like it. Oh, here we go. Just merge visible. But it didn't work, did it? Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. File. We'll save it. Sword ZBrush. Okay, first off, let's go into geometry, see the remesher and remesh this. Ooh, those could be a whole lot better. To be honest, it's not very high. We want. Oops. No. Why is Dynamesh breaking? Okay, let's go to where it's here. Awesome. And then we can Dynamesh it. It's not really what I'm after. Ugh, shit. Ah, come on. That was no go. Um, 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 um. That's not right. I'm running into some issues. I really wish I had aim here. I'm gonna fucking just quit. I'm not fucking doing that, okay? I could wreck my brain and it's just gonna be a fucking waste of my time. Fat waste of my time. And I have to wait till Amy pops up or whatever. I don't know. Usually she's on now, but unfortunately not. And I am not bothering with that until somebody Either A, I've learnt because teachers have taught us, or fucking Amy's online and can help, or maybe she can't help because she doesn't know. I don't know, but it's just really stupid. You'd think when you subdivide something, it subdivides, but it doesn't. That in ZBrush, it doesn't seem to But subdivision is stupid. I mean, yeah. Once again, it's very small. I don't know why it's so small each time. So when you go like this, right? Okay. Yada 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 yada. Let's, for example, go there, right? Let's divide it. It does add more, but it's just so... I mean... Yeah, it's better, but like... Oh, what just happened? Do you know why the thickness isn't... Oh, shit. I mean, I don't want to do all these, man. But that would be kind of what I'd be after. I like how... There we go. Why does it rotate around here? Fuck me, this is really... It's just not a good software. And... It's, oh, fuck me. No, that... Ah... Dude, you're gonna make me go insane. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Ugh. It just adds more. That's stupid. Like, to me, it's just like, is it too much to ask for something to be smooth? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for Amy because it's just gonna get me pissed off. Like, I don't understand why it just works so badly. Why it's gonna take forever. Oh, then I don't know what I'm gonna stream. This was my plan for stream to work on that, but that was a waste of fucking everybody's time because, I mean, it doesn't fucking subdivide properly. Let's watch Maya shit its pants as well at subdividing shit. I mean, see, it works perfectly fine. Why is it gonna be? I mean, yeah, apart from it fucking merging in, but then that thickness thing would fix it, would it not? Right, so... My point is, why is that just... Well, I mean, in itself, right, I have it smooth groups, so it doesn't run into that. But it can't read the smooth groups and thing. So, I mean, I don't want smooth. So, I don't really know what to say. you know? I fucking, yeah. ZBrush, am I right? And my jungle is pretty much empty. I can't imagine me streaming for much longer at this point. So I don't like coming home from work. Pretty exhausted. And shit's just not work well. Or at all, really. I don't understand why it's gonna be so different in comparison to every other 3D software, dude. That does that sort of shit. Fuck, I can't get out with you. Be back in a minute. This is just, I'm not in the greatest of moods. Lovely, okay. My PC's not even hot, but my room is just cooked. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Shouldn't. Actually, it will start cooking up a little bit though when I'm playing game though. Can't remember if I will need to turn down the volume. I'm just gonna turn that off and shove it elsewhere. No, I don't know. ZBrush is perfect for what it does, but oh my lord. Just getting it to decide to work with you is like more of a fucking issue than generally perceived. What do I want to play? I guess we play some I mean, it's literally Omaha Beach. Oh, wait, what the fuck's the difference? What's the difference? Not too sure what the difference is. Just gonna click out and just so we don't listen to two things at once. Oh, so there's two different ones? Utah and... Wait, I don't want to play Utah. What's the other one? Omaha. Let's play Omaha. I don't think I've played Omaha Beach then. What's the difference? Oh, they're very... Right? I don't know. Palace, Utah Beach versus Omaha. I mean, obviously the difference, but... Are they the same? Oh, so it's just different parts. Right. 8 years. I thought it said 80, and I'm like, what? Do you want it to be German or United States? It'll be US. Shit. I do like myself Ravenfield. Yeah, I was wanting to play automatic to level that up, but that's not gonna happen, is it? So machine gunner? We play for a little bit. Don't tell me. Okay, so he's level 96. Why do we not have an outpost though? I don't know if we are winning this one. I mean, we're physics. But we have literally singular garrison. And then we don't have an outpost. What if I join these guys? Okay. Seems like they're doing a bit better of a job. Hold on. Is it... Sorry, I'm gonna turn down this volume. Is that better? Hold on. So you have to click buttons. Why am I using this gun? In order to... God, there's people near our garrison. The fuckers. Somebody's definitely firing at me. Ooh, that was close. There's definitely enemies, and they're definitely watching us. But, oh shit. Unfortunate. That was a bit of a shit spawn. Oh, well, we've lost our thing as well. No new minutes here. Why am I using this? That's worse. Oh, shut up, dude. Who keeps moving them? Just let me spawn, man! I don't know how many shots are here. So let me see. We need to recap. They're taking it over, so I don't know where he's going, but What I want to know is if you run faster, well, the same speed while crouching, if it's faster when you stand up. Please don't randomly get shot. Oh, I'm hearing and seeing shots, which I'm not entirely liking. Don't believe they're shooting at me. We're losing the objective and nobody's really doing much. Saw one of them. Where I saw somebody. Just gotta wait for smoke to dissipate. Oh shit, they captured the point. Thought I heard it. Here's a tank. Javi, how's it going? Happy to see you. I got really angry and I'm not making the sword at the moment. I was using ZBrush, right? And I was trying to subdivide the mesh. Because, you know, high poly to low poly. It is fairly early for in terms of Javi when you wake up. But, yeah, I'm pretty EP sleepy as well, but, no, I got really annoyed because I tried subdividing the mesh, and lo and behold, the mesh subdivided, but, you know what I mean by having hard faces? I had smooth faces in my, imported it, the faces were hard, even though I'd set it to, soft faces. Smooth faces, which I think I was explaining to you in the video you're asking about. So, no bueno. And then on top of that, whenever I did subdivide it, it would retain the hard faces, which I guess is, I'm in trouble. ZBrush's method of retaining, I guess, shapes and everything, but, not entirely what I'm after, unfortunately. Fuck me, there's people everywhere. How you doing this morning, though? Oh, well, your morning, my night. Am I getting people? Okay, one thing that I dislike about this, it will show random people, but I don't care about them. I want to see mine. One kill, but I've shot a couple people. Decent accuracy, at least. But accuracy doesn't really mean anything. How you doing, though? Oh, by the way, Javi. Guess who finished The Witcher? Why does ZBrush mean? ZBrush is, like, just not even arguably. It is just... Okay. it is actually surprisingly, arguably, I say surprisingly because ZBrush users are like, no, the software's UI and everything about it is so good. Like, it is, like, as good as you can get it. And it's like, yeah, because you've got, like, fucking 6,000 hours in the program. You're not top to bottom, you could, you know, make something with your eyes closed. Yeah. Okay, let's be real here. But, for anybody starting it, it's just terrible. Like, there's options everywhere. It took me fucking, like, 10 minutes to find the merge button. And I went, like, everywhere. And, like, opening new documents and everything, and, like, opening projects, like, you'll create a document and everything will be, like, really like, it only takes up, I think it, like, universally just takes up the same amount of space, because I got a 2K monitor, it only takes up, like, a very small portion of my screen. I can show you. It's very annoying. It loads. See, look at this. It takes up so little of my screen, dude. Like, my hand, that's the size of my hand. It's not that I have a small hand. It's 2K monitor, 27 inch. And you got two options. You can either go document and go new document and it'll fix it itself, or you import a separate project and it is set. Like, I don't understand why it can't retain that. Because everything else you open, it's like, fine. I don't understand why it's got to be so small. There's no benefit to it. It actually just makes it more annoying because you got less room to work with. Can't you scale the UI? Yeah, it'd scale the whole thing, really. What I did there was effectively what is trying to be achieved. By just scaling the document. Because it is technically the document. It is very weird. See, and this program isn't great either. Not program, game. It's a good game, but it's just like, why does it randomly select people that I don't care about? I just care about my own stats. If I want to see Cobra 7 stats, I will look at it myself, but a little goofy. Anyhow, so, yeah. You got any plans for today? Get some coffee? Awesome. I'll see you in a bit then when you grab your coffee baby. Nobody's there, I don't think. Have we captured the point? No, we have not. I did destroy one of the garrisons though, so... There's a lot of shit going on, man. It is quite loud. I guess they're just trying to shoot that. Riddle me why this is not hitting him. I was aiming for the middle of his body, and he's just fucking... just standing there. I don't care about him, man. Cobra 7. Okay, there was another guy there. Plans works since I'm up early. I probably have enough time to try and paint it. Ooh, yes. Ask me any questions you got. Yes. Now that we are currently in contact. Can't see because of my marker. Ooh, did he get me or something? Because... pretty sure I shot him and he fell, but maybe I'm stupid. I don't care about my guy, man. I just want it to show me. The thing is that sometimes it just shows the top, sometimes it shows me. Oh, good. No good. Alright, well, I got a commander kill. That's good. Commander's the overall lead. Oh, I missed that. Lovely. What's faster? It's probably gonna be a bit of positioning. Mm. Worse positioning, but better to get to the enemies. Like, because they're not out looking there. That is our teammate, which is good. First or something. Whose smoke is this? I would assume it's not a good one. This is not bad. See, I wish it, like, you know, just went to me, because then sometimes it's just nice, because then you can double check that you definitely got the guy. And yada yada. Because you'd hate for them to just drop and, you know, presumably they're dead and then turn out, well, not the case. Okay, they're gonna be coming. Okay, I was wondering, I could hear somebody, but it was the enemy. Pull me through the smoke, apparently. Unless they're all sitting and waiting somewhere that I didn't see. Let's see. Okay, 35. So I did get normal kill? Weird. 12 hits, but never mind. So it's still a couple kills, but 5 kills out of 12 hits. It's not great. But they're dropping, so maybe somebody else is confirming the kill, you know what I mean? So when I see them drop, you know, they're dead, but... Grenade. Grenade. So our buddy did. Somebody in here. Oh shit. Okay. Good job, me. Oh, jeez. Hello? What's up? Yeah. I didn't put them there, but I would have presumed dirty. Ask Ollie, he knows. But he's the one who put them there. Weird. Jeez. He fooled me. I'm gonna stop spawning there. Ah, they're very close actually, so I might because we need to protect that spot, but it might just be that guy that I saw. Because it's gone red, you can't spawn on it, and why? Because there's enemies extremely close. So, pretty much on it. So, it's generally what it means. So, we're gonna stake out the area. I've been watching a couple different animes recently. Just getting through them. Or as much of them. There's a couple of them that I've been watching and then it turns out that it's not finished and I like binge watching. I've said it a couple times, I believe. So... that's unfortunate. But, yeah, I've been rewatching myself some, Goblin Slayer. Like, the third time? Or the second time rewatching, maybe third. He was so much faster than me. But I guess I was in a much worse spot to see him. Anywho. Dude. The intro is so good. Like, there's not too many, there's a couple, but there's not too many shows where I just think the intro is just top tier, but that one is very good. And not the visual, that is. The visuals are right, but for me it's just the soundtrack. It's just like perfect. We are just like not doing well. He's dead. Put on some more music in the means times. But yeah. There's not too many. There's a couple. I think like the Chainsaw Man, if I recall correctly, is really good. But mostly I skip. But this one, like I'll skip when I'm at work, right? Because I don't want to, I guess sit for like a minute listening to an intro, but... some of these fucking curses in my way. Not cursor, but... ah, what a worthless room. It's not connected to the house. Ugh. What? Okay, Jesus, never mind. Our defense is terrible. We've got to fall back. Big time. This move is what I call we're pretty much losing. We have a couple guys here, but... do we not have an officer? Ugh. When I die, I'll respawn as an officer, I guess, but it just seems stupid. Well, okay, in my defense, he wasn't doing much anyway, so... Be a fucking game. That tank's gonna see me, so I need to be careful here. These guys are stupid. We can't capture the point until we capture Win 73. But no, they're still pushing there like they can do something. That is not what... Right. It's not very bueno. Very stupido. I see that guy. So they're a sniper because I couldn't fucking see them. Oh, like, well, I couldn't see them, no, but that was a good shot. I guess he's gonna have to go officer, I guess. If it means anything I do, oh, I want to be here at the start, but man, don't go to the fucking corner if you're gonna be shooting like that, because I need to get past. Can't fucking get past if you're in the corner, because I'm just gonna get shot. This game looks a bit old. It's not old. It's probably one of the best looking Milsims there are. 2021. Oh, like, the time zone is old, yes, but visually I wouldn't say it's old. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, what is this going on about? No, fair enough, it is. Ah, dude. I joined this match, like, around the end, and I'm just like, whew, we are, like, in a bit of a shit zone, my dude. We are losing many points, and our team has just made so many shite decisions. Like, we had a bunch of people here. Like, why do we have a person here? He can't capture this point until we capture this point. And even then, he's just gonna get insta-killed pretty much. Ugh. I don't particularly want to hop out now, I'm gonna be honest. Not when I'm getting pinned down. I need to level up this class though, because I'm, well, useless right now. But I have to, because otherwise our group's gonna get fucked. I mean, at this range, it's better with the fucking pistol. I can't do anything, and we need an officer. This is not good. How you doing though, Mats? Oh man. I'm just gonna respawn. I'm just gonna spawn here. I mean, if I can. Hello. There we go. Dude, what is he doing, dude? Even if he hops on an objective, it's not going to do much. You need more than one person. But those guys were fucking enemies for a second. I want to get an outpost down, but one thing I guess that I could do is just place this here so we can spawn better, and then turn down the music so I can hear. Nobody. Nobody. How the fuck? Why did they shoot? Somebody obviously shot there for a reason. Just as I'm coming? Seems a little goofy silly. Why am I... Oh, man. This fucking ZBrush put me in a shite mood. Ma'am. I want a different weapon, but I have to play this class because our team's throwing a bit. Wow, not throwing a bit. But... move. No, I just sit and wait. They will come. Because it's the easiest way to get to us. But I'm just a bit of a sitting duck right now. Because my gun can't reach. But I have to play this class. Because we'll get booted. Because everyone else is kind of a worthless dipshit. In our squad. And so somebody by the name of me has to play. Okay, I got one guy at least. I'm moving because there's no point sitting here. They're waiting. I can't do anything about it, man. This is just very frustrating. I gotta... the next version of this class has the good gun. It's not even the good gun. The NCO does, but... which is the thingamabob, but... what can I do? I gotta level up. Which takes a ridiculous amount of time. Wow, man. Our team is throwing. At least the guys have all gone. They've all left. Sorry, I think there's like fucking... what are they called? Sandflies. I mean, I don't know. Sorry, mate. I mean, I guess I'll get a... another one, I don't know. Anything that helps, I guess, but... I died. Guessing I didn't get him. I can't really hear what they're saying. Homie's killed me 3 times. That's kind of bullshit. You know I'm in a bad spot. You guys fight, because you're the ones who can. What am I caught on? I'm in a bad spot with a weapon that I can't really do anything with. And I can't move. So I'm stuck. Howdy. Fucking why not? In favor, we're not getting anywhere and he's not helping. Well, I guess not then. That's not a good sign. What's happening? I need to watch out. I'm gonna see if I can take that thing on. But there are enemies and they are watching. And they are coming from this direction. Our garrison's gone down there. So... I guess there's just random shots that are getting close. Garrison win games, new guys. It does. something that our team is just bad with. Sorry about that. Hey, Viva. Oh. There was a truck over here, but there's an enemy just being really annoying. They're just firing and firing and firing. See if I can get into here. I was wanting to do something and get them because I can't get any of these guys that are coming to us because they're always too far away. So I die before anything happens, but. Oh, fuck, man. It's a bit out of range for me. Oh, fuck. I also don't want a different weapon. Then they can shoot more than like fucking 50 meters. But, like, it can, but it'll be like one shot out of like how many? It won't fucking, it would be like fucking prickle. Oh, how? There wasn't a guy there. Bullshit. I saw him. Wrong button. God dang it. This is just not going well. And man, I might join a different squad if that's possible. It's fucking. There wasn't even a guy there, which is really annoying me. Or at least it wasn't coming up on my HUD, but maybe I'm wrong. Here we go. Anything but that fucking class, I'm telling you, dude. Because it is just painful. I wish you could compare the different things. I guess these guys aren't doing much better because they don't have a fucking outpost. It's like, have a team that you... Look. There's 4 fucking outposts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many teams are there? 5, maybe. I could be wrong. Might have missed one. My point being is it is horrible. Horrible. The last thing you want. Like, you gotta understand, outposts take less time. They don't cost any supplies to build as well. Like, they take less time to keep respawning, so you might as well be spawning with them. Like, there is no, like, the lack of using them is kind of throwing in itself. Just for a couple nades. Because there's no guys in front of us. Okay. Lovely. Man. See, I'll see if we can revive me, but... or not. Come on, man. That is bad medicing. We are just sitting ducks, really. How do these guys have such little kills? Everyone's fucking low level. I'm the second highest. That's not good. This is like... oh, the fucking teams are disproportionate. Look at these high levels. Look at our levels. these guys are the only, maybe these guys as well. Everyone else is like under 100 apart from these two and that guy. That, oof. I mean, the teams are just a bit disproportionate and the game's just not going well. Well, I mean, levels don't mean everything. It's just people. I'm low level as well. I'm only level 30 something. But I mean, it's just fucking plain and obvious that these guys are a bit stupid. Is my ping bad? 100, but fuck me. Let me see why he's just wall running off the mountain, not taking any damage. I'm guessing he had really bad ping. But everyone else was looking, so it couldn't be me, right? Surely. Getting any better? Not really. Ugh. I'm like in the sneeze zone right now. I don't hear any hit marks, but he's definitely killed. I'm just getting a bunch of sandfly bites or something. I want to throw a nade because there's smoke, but I don't want to kill DNA. That would be the last thing I would want to do. Are they really capturing? Good. I didn't get the kill. A really good spot actually from here, so. Okay, I did get the kill. Gonna move along. Could see me from there. Nice. How much longer is this match? 20 minutes? We need people on, point. Because there's already been 2 people pushing. It's a matter of time before there's more. I'm staying here because there's gonna be guys coming. So, first to what may be thought a very good spot. I can see them if they come over there, I can see them if they go over there. I don't want to hear a fucking thing. Why are these guys so quiet? It's because I turned my volume down, but... I'll turn that up. Is this an enemy? Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad. Who moved the fucking outpost? It wasn't a very good spot. It wasn't a very good spot. Not anymore. We're like fucked with this, might I say as well. The fact that we have one garrison as well is a bit of a fucking... I can't think of many worse decisions there as well. Like, at least have one on the side. So if they start pushing there, we can start flanking. We're already prepared and ready. And it's not like they're going to do much about it because there's only one objective, really, right? But I digress. This enemy's just still on their thing. Jesus, somebody got exploded. It's not gonna be enemies getting near me, I would not presume. So, music. There's lots of smokes and shit. Who the fuck's shooting near us? He's gone. Teammates. How's that artillery thing still smoking? Like, we have lost this match. There is no way that we can regain it, so it's really just a defense mission now. But I don't know, people ain't wanting to do that. Surprised they're not pushing there, that would be a very good spot. Or pushing the far side, and then just flanking us, we would be so fucked. Because nobody's doing really. Where from? I was behind pretty good cover. That was no good. No good. Okay, let's see. See if I can retrack after spawning here. They're in a bad spot. Is it a grenade or a arm? I'm taking arm. I mean, at this point, I'm really just waiting for there to be enemies. There's obviously enemies up there. Clear's not what I want to be seeing. Dude, I'm feeling the sandflies. I'm in a bad spot right now. As much as I feel like I'm good, they're gonna be able to see a lot more of me. Well, he's dead. He's dead. It's like a tank or something launching there. There's a lot of them over there. He's dead. It's just the waiting game, really. Is there a tank? Yes, there are tanks. Kind of hoping there'd be more enemies, but there really isn't. Corner barbed wire. Hello. I managed to get here the first place. How the fuck can I? Man, really annoying. I should have stayed where I was, dude. I got one of them. Or the only guy, I'm not too sure if it was. "15 minutes. He's falling down the fucking mountain. Yeah, our team are very brain dead. Like, they'll be enemies and they just ignore them. Like, just sit it out, camp it, wait for them to come. Because there's so many of them. If I can play machine gun, I'll see if I can, but that would be pretty goated idea, but I can't. There's no machine guns apart from he's got SMG, but that's not helpful at all. Unfortunate. Why? My question, why? There is no pro. Move, you dipshit! I can't see the thing. I wanna go, dude, but there's somebody watching. Amy. Z-Rush shouldn't go well, my dude. And I'm not doing it tonight, it's too late, so another night, maybe in the weekend, I'm gonna have to show it to you. No. There's so many things that are just very poo-poo. I saw an enemy. Must have clipped them. I just spot because they're all looking over there, so they're not like looking where I am. How so? Well, just issues with the program. It's not like the thing was going wrong. I could figure out the program and everything. It's just, well, like, yeah, it's just issues with the program. Like, I could figure out what I'm doing. Like, I know how to fucking, I know exactly what, well, not exactly, but I know mostly what I want to do in the program. It's just getting the program to work. I mean, I don't know. It's a long story, I think, which I'll explain it to you when I got more time. But, well, I got time now, but not time that I'm wanting to spend. That ship sailed. Lovely. Just documents and TRDI program is funky. No, it's plenty fine. It just doesn't work well. Like, there's just stupid things. But, there's just issues with the program itself, and it's not it's not what I'm doing either. Like, it's just overall issues. If that makes sense. That's not what I like. Really? Man, come on. What's the guy's name? Tojus. Am I doing the best on the team? Seems to be the case. Maybe. They have a lot of support though. Oh, we've lost our garrison. These guys are bad. We've lost the game. This is not a GG. This is okay. So one thing I said before is when you have just one single garrison over here, if they remove it, we're fucked. We can't do anything. Lo and behold, garrison gone. Now I said if we had a garrison over here or over here, you can always go back. They place a garrison in front. Nobody's capping this point, not doing anything. There's people on here, we've lost. And the amount of time that it takes to get all the way to there, or all the way to there is useless. Like, look, we'll watch these guys as we lose. Look at them, look at them. Watch them. My point, it takes so long. Like, they were... yeah, these guys were not very smart. Our commander, we've been through, like, how many commanders? A couple commanders, and I was in 3 different squads. It was just terrible. One guy was doing terrible and wasn't doing anything, and then I had to play, and then, it's just... I mean, at the start as well. It was bad. I did manage to destroy a garrison though, so that came pretty clutch on my end. But it only gives you 5 experience for killing an outpost, which is a bit stupid. $5,000 experience is so bad. I go to the bathroom. Tier bad, lol. Yeah, we were doing decent. Like when I started, we were winning, and then it was just downhill from there. I'm gonna leave that server because fuck that. Basically, we had there were like 5 or 6 people above level 100, and the enemies had so many more. It was a bit disproportionate. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. Streamer mode. I don't care about those. So many hundreds. I do like this match. This map. Oh, but it's not. I'll let into one. I play this one so often. I like Hill. But these two, I play so often. I don't like nighttime ones because you can't see. But this might be the best option. Ah, but it's full! I'm gonna go to the bathroom and see if it's any emptier. Please, well. The service floor hasn't changed a single thing. This is, I don't think I've ever played this, so I want to play it, but I mean, it's not happening. I don't want another Omaha Beach. And I don't mind, but I don't like night. Night's no bueno for me because I can't see. Like you can sort of, but there's no night vision or anything like that, right? Ugh, everything's full. Wait, look at how full it is. This is not a good time. Not like BattleBit. No, BattleBit's a lot more simpler in that sense. Let's just change. I should have stuck with whatever match I was in, but I don't want to do night. Like, I would take any fucking mission at this point now, but this shitty one it is. And then we still gotta wait for the players ahead of me. Man. You weren't here, Amy, but my drink bottle's also almost empty. My opinion on I need a second tissue box, my dude. I'm just like hay fever attack. No. It's the second time. At least I feel like I'm getting more hay fever sitting in my room gaming than I am actually at work. But it could just be like, you know, the nasal spray and stuff is just running out, you know, because it's been a whole day. But HUD and store changes, I saw that they look terrible. I was like, this is disgusting. It's not even the first time that they've changed things, but it's like, this is just so shit. Like, they got rid of fucking the spot, the invisible thing. Here's the thing. I don't think, here's the thing, okay? People act like Sky is useless just because you can get the item that allows you to see. Well, obviously not so much anymore, right? But, people always acting like, oh, well, you know, if you get the, thing, yeah, they got rid of it. I don't know why, but yeah, it made no sense. Here's the thing. It wasn't impossible to play Sky because there were plenty of decent spy players, right? Like, the idea is like, now you know, you still had to look around. It's just, Sky is very good for early game. Well, not early game, like, in the mission, but, like, early, like, as in you're, like, new to the game, I should say, right? Like, she used to be so good when you're new, and you're versing, like, average, not great people, because nobody would look around, and even then, even if people do from time to time look around, they kind of, like, even if you bought the thing, people would still not find Sky. Like, it's still hard to find Sky, right? Like, people, like, you know, people act like it's still easy. No, you still have to look around. And the more time that you spend looking around for the Sky, the more time you're not watching objective, or the more time you're letting other flanks flank you. Like, you gotta understand, if you're playing an actual decent match, like, with people that are actually coordinated, you could be deadly with Sky. But, so, like, you know, a Sky... Okay, so everybody has to get this one item, right? Like, if you pick your team, right, smartly, and are not stupid, you could get a really good team, right? Like, what people gotta bear in mind is you need specific items to deal with other characters, yeah? So, why is everything locked? Oops. I don't want to. Right? So, if somebody... we're getting destroyed again. So, if you are like... You know, people need this invisible fucking item so they can see the Sky, right? And then, if you have a tank character, right? Like a heavily... No commander? What a throw, no wonder. Then if you have characters that overly rely on shields, right? Then now they're needing to buy Wrecker, right? And this invisible one, okay? And there's lots of these characters that force items, right? Like, nobody's buying, like, the Wrecker, right? If you're versing a ROM, for example. So ROM does... The reason why ROM... The one downside of playing ROM is you're not forcing them to play Wrecker. Like, yeah, some people won't choose Wrecker. That's often a throw, unless you're, like, you know, a character that doesn't need Wrecker, right? Like, if you're playing healer, right, support, then sure, right? That makes sense that they're not going to be using... they're not going to have Wrecker, because why the fuck would you play that if you're a support, right? You're not the one who's supposed to be doing this. So now you're already forcing two... Oh, fuck, there's enemy flares. We are in a shit situation then, because I can see where we are. But yeah, my point being is you're already forcing two items. These items aren't broken. They're forcing people to use them. Like, by playing these things. You're already doing a good job if that's the case, because then, you know, they've only got two other choices, which can lead you to... This is really loud. Fuck, have the upper hand. They just added more things, which is not good. If you can choose, like, if you can have 5 things, then that's fair enough. But having four items that you can use, but you know, 5 on each line, that's a bit stupid in my opinion as well. That's a bit poo. Oh man, I'm just getting sandfly bites. It's so bad. Yesterday I squished like so many. I like the window open, but very not much open. So, I mean, that's not gonna pull us. I need to close my windows. Not my windows, my curtains. I close the curtains, the bugs don't see the light, and when the bugs don't see the light, then it's less of an issue, right? Less. But I like had a tissue yesterday that was explicitly for squishing these like these mosquito things, and I got at least 10 of them, and it was not good. And I just wanted to sleep, you know. But I got shot. Yeah, it's just bad. That was not an enjoyable experience. They're gonna put these changes in PTs, not live service, so hopefully they do some actual... Yeah, I agree. But it's more hopeful than it really should be. You really can't see far, and that's what I don't like about these night missions. He's gotta be dead. Okay, we got the kill. Was that the commander? Why did I get 9 points for that? It was an infantry. Why? They get 9 points. Usually don't. Man. Just one itchy guy right now. Maybe you're playing Recon, could you even see? But yeah, my point is like, even if there is time to change, they never get the changes right. I don't think in my time that I can remember have they ever gotten a decent fix for those things. Sometimes they reduce their pain, but here's the thing. A lot of people say this is stupid, but they're fucking more moronic. It's worse. I would much rather people, like, the characters be shit, right? When they come out, and then get buffed, then come out broken, and then have to get nerfed. Sorry, I'm like 2 battles right now, dude. I'm in the one against the fucking mosquito sandflies, and the ones that are trying to snag my legs. And then this, obviously, game. And only one of them I'm enjoying. Oh, and it's not the mosquito one. That's my... They won't see me, I don't think. They'll be coming. I think. This was a tank. I don't know, there's a lot that I just dislike about them all now, honestly. They were fine, it's just they've lost so many. Like, they have so little employees now. And of those employees, they're not particularly great either. I'm not calling them bad in that I could do much better, but it's like... They're very much a shell of what they once were. This is something that is similar to what I was mentioning, not mentioning, but kind of a situation that Ruben's in. He really likes Rocksteady games that made all the Batman things and everything. But he's a bit man. He kind of doesn't realize that. Well, maybe he realizes, but I don't know. is that they're not there. Like, it's not the same fucking team. It's a completely different team now. Like, they've all left. It's been so long in between. So sometimes he's a little bit like, he's just like, oh, but it's the same guys. They've, you know, this is what they're known for. Maybe it is, but it's not the same fucking team. So it's just, he knows it's bad, but it's like he's not fully willing to. Different touch. It's just a completely different fucking people. Different people, completely different game. It's just bad. Like, don't get me wrong, these old Batman games, very good, right? I'll say, right? But now it is no good. Live is the most, like, yeah, you could say co-op, but it's just fucking, for the sake of the story, it's single player, right? Because it can mostly be played single player. It's not like a forced upon co-op game like It Takes Two, which is in the fucking name. I'm guessing I got him. I'm so done, Zos. Yeah. Sorry, really tired. See you tomorrow. Oh, okay. Catch y'all's later, Chief. Thanks for popping by. I'm tired as well. I wake up way too early, man. I think I was fine yesterday, but I just felt exhausted after work, but thanks. But no, today it was just no bueno for me. It's always the first day's not too bad because you've been waking up fine and you've been having good sleeps, but it's always the second day that's just terrible. I'm doing not bad though. 6 kills, 3 officers, so 6 infantry. That's good. That's almost 10. That'll make 10. Whoa, bro, I was crouched. Either my ping, they have some really weird ping, or that was lucky. They must have upper ground or something, because I was ducked, man. My team's not very good. Port's not doing great. And the Hydra is not doing great. Those of you who don't know, the UI is looking bad. It's a live service game. It's like the combat looks fucking wank. Okay, is the nicest way of putting it. Like really bad. It's just a shell. Like they used to have some of, if not the best, like combat, I guess, for what it is. Now it's just shit. Shit, and you can't say anything in between, really. I don't know where the enemies are. And that's not something good. I managed to get him. So, live service, terrible, right? You got battle pass and stuff like that. Like, the game's not long. It is not that, like, it's not a long game. There's not much to the game, right? Like, adding to it, right? It's not, like, something that you can really do much with. So, the fact of the matter is that they're... What? The fact they're making it live service and all these things when it's probably going to be like a 20-hour game, right? With pretty shit combat, we already know that, right? The UI is fucking looking horrid. It's like, I mean, the way that I can see it, right, is it's effectively the same as what's the word? Avengers, right? The Avengers game, which did not look good at all. Like, the Avengers game was a bit of a fucking embarrassment, okay? So, but like, they're both fundamentally the same games. You can't compare it to the Batman games. The only thing you can compare it to is the Avenger games, which are bad. Because they're both live service, they're both single player but can be played co-op. They both have pretty average looking everything, really. It's just grim. Oh, dude, I'm getting shot from fucking who knows where. This is why I don't like nighttime. I mean, it's the same for everybody, right? But I mean, it's not like it may not be an only me issue, but that doesn't mean that I enjoy it that as much.
Yep, I just saw that. I'm hiding.
But yeah, it's just looking to be shit. And if it costs a lot of money on top of that, it's just a waste in my opinion. So, I don't know. Ruben's money. Ruben can do what he wants with it. Did they really get rid of the fucking garrison? No, it's just overrun. Lovely. Now it's not overrun. Oh, now it is overrun. But, yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say outside of why is nobody like going to it, dude? Like, it's overrun. If we lose the garrison, we're in a shit, okay?
It's running to me.
So instead of just sitting there and doing nothing, at least try to determine what's going on there. Sorry. Which is exactly what I'm going to be doing because it's worthwhile. Because if we lose a garrison, it's a real bitch to get back up and running again. So it's worthwhile seeing what's going on. And we lost it. So, and now I start getting towards it. Like, some people are a bit oblivious. And we possibly got the kill, I believe. There's at least another guy, but didn't get the kill. Shit. Definitely got hum, but that was a bit chaotic. There may be an enemy garrison, or outpost, probably outpost, because I've seen 3 guys. And I think there probably is. Because they're probably respawning is what it is. It'd be smart, or an outpost, one or the other. Lovely. Wow, it's good to know. This just takes so long. Very bad things. Sponsor these.
They're just opposite the OP.
How are they near with so many people? Oh, you have to be very close proximity. Oh god, we just lost a bunch. Either that or that was just weird to see him. So, I mean, yeah, there's so many questionable things, really, is all I gotta say. Not seeing anything. Oh, it's Biostorm. I've seen him a good couple of times. He was pretty good. Here's the enemy. G'day, g'day. I'm just gonna turn this up. I'm pretty sure there's an outpost or a garrison, because I've seen people spawning in a couple times over. I have to change all these things once I'm done. He was ready for me. Let's see if there's multiple. Oh, maybe. Here's the thing, it's so loud. But I need to turn these up. So I can hear them.
Seeing it now as well.
Yeah. I mean, this looks wank. Let's see if I can find a picture that I sent. This is it. This is obviously the semen remaining fucking. Obviously not. But, this is the UI. It looks just shit. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, from somebody who doesn't know what's, like, isn't, like, physically, you know, watching. Whatever, right? I've got no clue what is going on. And it's not good. Like, with the UI, you should know what is going on. Regardless of if you're the one playing or not, because... that is kind of key to... Like, yeah, there'll be some things that maybe it won't make full sense and might need a bit of context, but... There's an enemy very close. I'm guessing he hasn't been taken care of yet, so...
There's a few of them over here.
Dude, I'm getting bitten. I'll rejoin. Maxwell. Let's go Nuggy. I knew this was a good spot. I hear somebody.
They're in that little compound. Oh, AP's good.
Shit.
I think there was a Gary on OP just further than me.
Got a good spot here. I'm not moving.
Now?
I can hear them, but I'm not wasting this opportunity.
They know where OP is. Watch out when you spawn.
It's another one.
I spawn killed.
Oh, that's no good for me. Why do they throw so many smokes? Is that coordinated? Like, what's going on here? I don't really want to move. Perfection. Oh, was it an artillery or something? I was getting a lot of them, dude. 13 infantry. I got this guy 3 times over. 5 officer. No headshots, unfortunately. That was good, though. They'll be happy to... Oh my god, another 40 again. Oh, shit. That's no good. Can Commander just join whenever? It's a bit bewildering. Can we get an outpost out, please? Yeah. Shit. It's respawning here, because if we can cap this point before they can cap this, I mean, they can't do anything, right? They just have to come back. So, our best way to defend there is to cap here. You know what I mean? It's oddly the best way. Isn't going well because we just lost a shit ton. I don't know what happened. We had a lot. And maybe they just got artillery or something? Okay, well, we've gained all that back, at least. Thank you. I think there's a tank, mate. I got caught on that. Shit. Unfortunate. Where'd more people? I wonder where everybody went. Wonder why my ping's so high. Usually doesn't say it's too bad. Oh, we're losing. We're losing. Why is it Gary there as well? We're gonna lose. Like, this is our... Oh! Don't stand still, you dipshit! We have lost. Solely due to, I guess, a lack of commander. We do have a commander now. Ah, our guy. Our lead is now the commander. Or the guy that fucking decided to leave, but, yeah, 2 commanders leave. Probably. Kind of a bit of a throw, to say the least. At least standing on objective is helping, but we've lost. 2 losses, and both were, like, dominations. Like, we got dominated. Ah, oh, don't understand, man. Oh, he added me. Not added, but... yeah, you can get that, I guess. Yeah, not good. Another 5,000. This is just depressing. I'm getting like middle end of the match and dominated. Both of these. Like usually I'm hitting about 10,000. I think I got recently like 15, 16, 18,000 in one match, which is pretty crazy. That was a long match. But fuck, these are terrible. At least I got a good couple kills on the other side at least, but anyhow, I'm going to end stream now. I don't know, man. That was kind of mid. I did not have a good stream today, and I don't know if I necessarily regret streaming, but not good. it was just a lose-lose, losing the fucking game and losing ZBrush because ZBrush is just. It's very rarely. I had a redemption arc, I thought, for ZBrush, but it's been overwhelmed again. It's because I was trying to make something. If you make something solely in ZBrush, it's generally fine, but just anything like every single time I tried to import something, there's always been shit in some aspect. Oh, you've been here, Javi. I didn't realize you're still watching. Well, I'm glad that you're watching at least, but fuck me. It was just, there's so much wrong. Yeah, it's been sneaky lurking, I see. It was a bit embarrassing. We lost those 2 matches. I did good though, both of them. I got a decent, like, comparatively, I think my KD both were positive. I would have to double check back for lurker. Fact. You're always watching, you're always sneaking. Probably trying to steal my heat, to be honest. It's so hot here. I mean, it's not like 30 degrees right now, but it's hot. I like, you know, comparatively, it's so cold here. I would trade, to be honest. I'm waiting. This takes so long for the thing. I've been reading Berserk, and Berserk's been so good, Charlie. It's 17 degrees. It does not feel like 17 degrees. It feels hotter. It could just be my room. My PC is warm. It could just be my room. But I also don't want to open my window. Here's the conundrum I run. I always get really bad flies and shit, right? Like sandflies and stuff, which are terrible. They just like bite and then you're itchy, right? I only watched anime like almost 10 years ago. Don't watch the Berserk anime. Apparently it's poo-poo, but I do want to watch it actually. Ironically, I want to watch it, but I don't have high hopes because I always hear, oh, it's really bad. But Berserk is known to be one of, if not the best manga. Yes, very. There's gore and lots of weird punky stuff. Yeah. But it's good. There's gore and R18 shit, but because I'm an adult legally. Yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm over halfway. There's like 40. Unfortunately, the author, the I don't know what you call it, the guy, something like Kintaro Moira or something. I really want to get kicked off YouTube now. Mangaka, that's the one. The guy who, you know, made it, I guess, unfortunately died like a year ago or so. And it was only 80% complete, and it'd been going for quite a while as well. So it's always weird, like not weird. I don't want to say sucky, but unfortunate situation when the mangaka or author or whatever, right, dies. Yeah. Before something's complete, because it kind of like left. At least, you know, these are pretty good because generally like somebody can replace, right? Like they have like backup people, like not really backup, but like somebody generally, you know, goes, all right, well, I'll finish it off, but you don't know if it's going to be as good and stuff like that. So I'm not sure, but fingers crossed, because I really want to see how it ends and shit like that. Like they've kind of pulled me in, and I'm getting pretty addicted and shit, and it's so good. But like, you know, yeah, it's like I don't the thing I hate the most about like anime and stuff is like watching something as it comes out, because I don't want to like watch something, you know, yeah, and then it's like, okay, like for example, I was watching something. I don't think it was it. Maybe Jujutsu Kaisen or something like that, right? Yeah. And it's like one of those. Half the time I forget. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I don't. I never forget the thing, but I forget that it's coming out. If that makes sense, I forget that it's coming out, but I don't. I always remember exactly how. So I can't really rewatch things unless it's been like 4+ years. Yeah, yeah. because I always have everything saved and everything. But it's like you know, Free Reign and a couple of these shows I'm like watching, and then I watched the start because I thought it was complete, and then people like, no, it's not. So I'm like, fuck, okay, well I'll wait like a month for them to go on, and there's like one new episode after a month. I'm like I know it's Christmas break and everything, but I would have thought that these would have been like recorded prior to release, but apparently not. But also, it just I mean, you know, it's been a month and there's still nothing, so it's like, um, I'm going on with the last season was like 13 years ago. Jesus. Yeah, but so I can't do ongoing. For me it's just like it's like I watch and the only like I'm not like I don't have infinite free time like some people that I know that watch anime, right? And so they watch anime, you know, ongoing because they got infinite free time, right? But for me, it's like when I have free time, I'll watch anime, right? And then if I'm watching anime, I don't want to watch like one episode and then be done, right? I got maybe, you know, maybe I'm on break and I can watch, you know, one, but you know, maybe I'm like just lying in bed or like you know, finish work and I'm just kind of just want to have a chill night, right? So I watch one episode. What the fuck am I gonna do after that other one, right? Then I'm gonna watch another show. So then I'm constantly watching like 4 shows at once. It's so hard to keep up when you're trying to watch like 4 shows at once. So you either have to decide A, watch one and then you got nothing else to do, right? After that 20 minutes of show. Or two, watch multiple shows ongoing, but it's so hard to like, you know, retain what's going on. What happened last week, right? Because then sometimes I don't know, maybe it's just me thing, but they like mold into each other. It's like I thought that would happen in that show. Just watch all the ongoing ones and confuse them all the time, and it's yeah, exactly. So for me, it's just like when I'm watching anime, I'm binge watching anime, and it's like all happening. Like, you know, I'm like, let's watch these 12 or 24 episodes all at once and you get it done within like a day or two. Like I watched most of what's one of them that I was watching that was really good recently. MF Ghost, which is like the initial D, like continuation, I guess. Um, and I was watching that, and I like popped out like 10 maybe not 10. I popped out maybe like 8 episodes in a day, and it wasn't like over the whole day like this. I had breaks and shit. Of course, I wasn't like. It is very addicting show, but I ran out of dub, or like I don't think I ran out of dub, but I got to the point where I'm like, there's 15 days ago this came out, which means there's 2 more episodes excluding this, and it didn't add up to being finished, if that made sense. So I'm like, oh, this is the dub. Sometimes the subs are done, but I don't also want to watch subs because I don't want to watch Jujutsu. Yeah, Jujutsu is good. I don't think Jujutsu. I'm just going to quickly check my phone and see where I'm at with that. But sometimes dude, there's so many shit just biting me, man. It's like Jujutsu was one of them that I got caught out maybe once or twice. MF Ghost. Let me see. Second season, last episode, end of December. Is it sub or dub? Hold on a minute. Let me see. I might be able to finish MF Ghost actually. There's 2 more episodes. Hold on. Let me cook. No. Okay. For all the messages. There's ring light. 4 days ago, and I'm on the second to last. We got a week to go before, or less than a week to go before it's finished. That's annoying. But at least I finished, I believe, at a decent point. So I'm not like halfway in something. I don't think I managed to finish. No. This is stupid. Dang it, we can't connect to Crunchyroll. Oh my lord. Maybe there's like. Yeah, no. It's not finished either. there's a couple episodes to go, unfortunately, on the dub side. Dub, there's 3 episodes to go, and the last one, oh, fuck off, dude. I just had it, and I went to go swipe back, but I accidentally closed it. I think the last episode was a week ago. So, it's because they waited until, like, fucking a week ago to restart. So, unfortunately, yeah. And you can't fucking run it. I reloaded it and it still says dang cannot load. Which is really annoying. So, but no, there's 3 episodes that I'm missing, so I'm waiting for one more week. Yeah. The dubs got fucked over. All shows that had dubs, I don't even think Frieren is continuing. Like, Frieren's not finished, but I don't think Frieren's even finished. Like, I don't think it... Like, the sub's finished, I believe, but not the dub. No. It's not, like, at all available. Like, the sub is finished, but the dub for Jujutsu isn't finished. Crunchyroll adds, like, uploads it, like, 30 minutes after it gets released in Japan. Yeah. You're probably thinking about the sub. I don't watch the sub. I can't watch sub. Did play 2 seasons so far. I don't know if there's going to be more. It's nice. I'll see if there's... See if it's on Crunchyroll. Did Mount Death play? Yes. I'll have to check it out then. I'll take the Javi word. Yeah, no, the 2 seasons, did you say? According to Crunchyroll, there's only 1 season. So maybe they're missing a season or something. Yes, 2 seasons. First was some... Weird. Crunchyroll's saying 1, but maybe there's only 1 on Crunchyroll. Weird. Really? Unless it's like a part. Sometimes I do parts. Because... How many episodes combined? Because here it says 24 episodes, 1 season. The first one came out 8 months ago. Yeah. And then the latest episode is subtitled, yeah. So it will be 2 parts. But like on the same thing. Sometimes it's like a Crunchyroll thing, sometimes it's in general thing. Where they upload it in 2 parts. Okay, well I have to do that, but it's not finished unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to... how many episodes are they? Dub and sub, there's... Dub Japanese. Okay, I gotta wait. Jesus, they're behind. Something's really wrong with Crunchyroll right now. I think it's like getting overrun. Is Crunchyroll down? For some reason, it's just 1 rating 1. It just keeps saying we cannot connect. Is it like somehow watching whenever I show it onto stream? The dub came out 3 days ago, so there's 2 episodes. 2 episodes. So 2 more weeks to go for that. I have to watch that though. I can't watch sub though. Okay, that's the thing. I cannot watch subbed. Some people are like, oh, but sub's better and shit like that. It's like, for me, one, why would I volunteer unless something's like I have watched things in sub, right? And stuff. I'm not like, you know, like sometimes when you go to a movie, right, and there's no dub for that movie, so you have to watch the sub, right? When you go to the movies, I've been to a couple of those movies, but also like for me, it's just like 9 times out of 10, I'm doing something else while I'm watching anime, right? 9 times out of 10, so I might be on my computer just looking at shit while having it on the side, and I can usually do that. Yeah. So it's like I can't read while I do it. Like if you understand a bit of Japanese, it's probably fine. I don't understand anything really, so it's like for me, yeah. I haven't had an issue with any of the voices and everything like that. I think there's been like one or two shows that have like had iffy, and maybe some of them throughout COVID, but that's COVID's fault, right? Because people have different microphones. But I've never really found for me. Um, like sometimes, yeah, the dub can be better. For me, it's like, I mean, the sub can be better. For me, it's situational. There's been a couple times where there have been that I've found, like some people will be like, "Oh, the sub's better," you know what I mean? Like the the voice acting's better and like it's more natural and it fits better. Um, but often like when I watch it back, I'm like, I mean, it kind of cancels itself out, right? Like it's like you could make me the world's tastiest, I don't know, cookie, right? But if the cookie's got nuts and raisins and all this shit inside of it, right? It's completely invalidated for me, right? Like it's like it could be really tasty. You could put like white chocolate, right? Lollies, fucking the that perfect texture and consistency for cookie where it's like not crunchy and not like fucking moist. It's just like it just very that perfect consistency and everything. It could be like that, but as soon as you start putting nuts and like raisins and all these things into it, it's a no from me. Same with like it could be like a perfect meal, but then it's got like shit in it that I don't like asparagus or Brussels sprouts and stuff like that, right? It could be perfect, but that just ruins it for me, right? So it's like or like canned peas. Ugh. There's no taste. It just tastes like shit water. It's so bad. It's mushy. Stuff like that is I guess the way that I think that it is to me. So the voice acting can be better and fit for me, better, but the fact that I don't understand what they're saying invalidates it to me because it doesn't matter how good somebody's voice acting is. Sometimes it can be cool and it can sound cool, but I've got no fucking clue what they're saying, right? And to me, that's a bit of a bit of a deal breaker. There are moments, like there are times, like for example, Fire Force, right? Like there's a point in Fire, yeah, where there's the Joker or whatever his name is, right? And he's like, "I'm the Joker, I'm the smoker" or something. And in English, it sounds like a fucking joke. It sounds terrible. But in Japanese, it sounds like sick and everything. But it's mainly because you don't know what the fuck he's saying, right? Like you read the subtitles, but it's like, oh, that sounds cool. Then you listen to like the English dub, and it's like, maybe it's not so cool. Um, so yeah, for me, it's a bit of it's a bit of like a because I don't know what I'm doing, like what I'm saying, what I like what they're saying. It's like for those moments that sound extra bad in English dub, sound better in sub because I don't know what the fuck they're saying, right? But for those moments that are like, you know, everything else, it's just like maybe the voice is like deeper and it fits the character more better, but the fact that I don't understand it kind of means that it's like shit. So I'll just be reading, but I don't want to be reading. Like if I weren't going to be reading something, I feel like I might as well just read the manga, which is that it goes. Let's be honest here, manga generally, then fucking sub, then dub. Some people would say, right? Like the manga, the source of where it is all from. You're not getting filler and manga, right? Because that it is what it is, right? Um, so I might as well just be reading that then, if that makes sense. That's kind of like where I see it. So if it's sub only and I really want to see like do it, then I'm just gonna read the manga. But then that also ruins it for me because it's like I already know what happens. Like I can only watch something once. I'm not gonna watch the sub and then watch the dub. Some people are like, well, the season's not finished, so I'm just gonna watch the sub considering it's finished. I can't do that because I can't watch it over again. No, I don't like reading manga. Really? For me, I don't know. I have my ups and downs, but I think, uh, I'm not going to agree or disagree, but there was a chance that somebody was, reading Kiss manga when that was a thing. And when Kiss manga disappeared, said person that has been made up for the sake of the story decided that he couldn't be bothered buying and renting them anymore because it's expensive. So, you know. But that wasn't me. It's a made up person. Yeah. You like the animation, hearing the voices. There are things, but it's like it's a different experience, right? And not necessarily do they portray it as good. Like, I'm not I'm not like a mad manga person. I'm not gonna read every single manga and be like crazy shit, right? But generally I do find that sometimes it like manga is just a bit easier to read. Like, it's more accessible. It's like, for me, if I'm watching an anime, I need to watch a whole episode, right? Like, for me, stopping halfway through an episode, but stopping like halfway through a manga volume, I can do that, right? As well as, it is a bit of a different experience reading to watching. You do miss out on the sound effects and the fluidity of it as everything like flows into each other instead of it just being panel to panel. But and you also, this is uncommon for manga to have, but you also have color as well, which is also nice. But there are times where it's just like, this is, for example, Kingdom. Some people say that Kingdom's a really good anime. I watched like the first 5 minutes of it, and I'm never watching it again because it's like 15 or 12 FPS. The voice acting's wank, but I guess it could be because I'm watching the dub, and there's a whole bunch of like no sense fucking happening. And maybe, yeah, that would make more sense if I watched it completely. But I'm not sitting through 12 FPS, dude. And it's not like you gotta understand, like, there's a different, like, you gotta understand that there is 12 can be stylized good. But there are definitely situations. And, like, if you guys have ever seen Kingdom art style, it looks so bad. Maybe it's better in the new ones, but the original 40. Oh yeah, it just looks like really bad. Yeah, like it's like a mix of like 3D and 2D. It just looks so bad. I can't find too many. Like, this here is fine, but at least the first episode looked like this at like 12 FPS. And I'm like, ooh. Like, to me, this gives me the vibe of an anime game. And how many good anime games are there? Let's be real. We all wanted whatever that something Jump, right, to do good. It didn't do good. So there's not really many good ones. They're all pretty shit in comparison. Like, the art style is fugly, like fucking ugly. Toon shaders do be getting much better though. Yeah, toon shaders do be looking good. I saw something early with really good toon shaders. It was like a mix of hand painted. Yes, Demon Slayer is like one of the best fucking visually. It's so good. But yeah, I don't know. There are a lot of I'm on the verge of sneezing. That's why I'm silent. But I think it's gone. Yeah, I really like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is good. the story is pretty good. Demon Slayer. I hear some people being like, "Oh, but it's like Demon Slayer isn't like the best anime that ever came out, right? But it is very good, right? Like the story is plenty passable. Okay, like uh, you know, compared to a lot of shonen, Demon Slayer, right? Like you look at My Hero. Ooh, how breathing changed my life exactly. It's like flame Hashira. Yeah, you better watch out. You know, if I can, just yeah, it help with power scaling. You know, you got the the Naruto fans going, "Wah, cha, 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 cha." Then you got the fucking Dragon Ball fans, Kamehameha. You just got the fucking Demon Slayer fans just intensely breathing power. Like, I don't know. Oh, dude, I pass out if I fucking breathe too hard. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's good though visually, but some yeah. I'm gonna end it up on some news that you might not know about, and anybody else who's watching might not know about. There apparently so Baron. This is One Piece related. I kind of was trying to not rewatch, but restart watching One Piece because I was watching it and I lost it, and I was watching it and I lost it. But yeah. So really good. They came out with the live action, and the live action was actually like about. It wasn't perfect, but it was significantly better than even well, not even, but that I was expecting, and a lot of people were expecting, and it was actually decent. Like I did enjoy it. Uh, and so a lot of people like you want to watch, you want to get into One Piece. It's like a lot of people say just watch the live action because it's like it, it you can start watching the anime and you're just like, this is like, I don't know, I'm not an anime kind of guy, but if it like if the live action draws you, people maybe be like, we'll see how it goes. So it's a pretty good starter, but now they're remaking One Piece. So I don't know. We'll have to see how the remake goes because they haven't even finished. Bear in mind, like I don't know how they're doing it. They're like they're still ongoing after over 1,000 episodes, and they're going to be remaking it. Like, that's a bit funny. But I do recommend watching the live action. It was worth it. There were some things that I'm like context. Yeah, that's fair enough. I could see that as well. There is like a decent bit of filler, and like there's also some bits that aren't filler. But there's also a lot of stuff that like are so unnecessary. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll watch that when that comes out because it's just it's just daunting, you know. Like I like One Piece, but when it's like two arcs of like however many episodes, like 24 episodes maybe per arc, let's say. It's not necessarily accurate. And some arcs are smaller than others. But I was doing like the best arc apparently is what people say. The old that's where you meet the it's like Ocean 8 or something, or like Water 8. Um and then it goes into the other place. I was pretty much finished Ocean 8 or whatever it's called. Um, and then I was getting pretty close to the next arc, and I mean, it just lost me. It's just so much, it's like so many. Here's the thing: everything's just drawn out so long. Like, there's so many episodes on like one fight, and that's what also I struggle with Demon Slayer is how much happens within a single arc, but it's also not much at the same time. Like it'll be it's like there's like a singular opponent throughout the whole arc, and it's just about killing that whole arc, killing that one character throughout the whole arc. So you're like 24 episodes, 20 minutes long, right? That's 240 minutes, right? But probably realistically 200 minutes. It's like a whole movie of just killing one character, and it's like not, yeah, I don't know. It just flows a bit weirdly for me. I need like I can't sit on something for too long, and that's what happens with One Piece. Is that they just sit on the same arc for so long, and that's what kills me. Like I enjoy One Piece, but it just drags on, and it's not even just filler, right? Like some bits are filler, but there's also it could just be like not at all filler. It just drags on. That's just how long it just feels and takes, and it's just like, oh, I can't do that. You know what I mean? Like when it's just like I've watched 12 episodes already of, and it's just still this one. Like I got past the train scene, but the train part of Water 8 took so long just to get to the area, right? And now I'm doing the thing, and I've watched like 2 or 3 episodes getting into the enemy building, and it's like, dude, I can't, man, when there's so many episodes just covering the exact same thing that could be cut down. Yeah. I'm like one of the guys that like, if it's like 1 or 2 or at most 3 episodes on like the same topic can do me. But and adverse to that, there are some things that are a bit too quick. Like for example, I'm watching this one I was recommended. I heard was really good. Was something. It's like 100 Girlfriend, right? And it's the 100 girlfriends who really 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 love you. Apparently, it's good. I've heard, and it's just coming up, so I've had to stop watching that. It turns out, but it's about this guy who can't pull bitches. Relatable, and so during high school, he gets 100 girlfriends because I don't know, the love god or whatever fucked up. Really weird context, but it is pretty good. And but that one is a little bit too quick for me. It's like there's a new character, and then there's like it's very obvious how it runs. It's like there's a new character is introduced. Pretty much is straight away. He's like, "Ooh, love eyes, Joey. Don't give me that." Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you're judging me. And then he gets in a relationship, yada yada yada. And the next episode is like, I guess, never watching. And the next episode is like, that girl meeting the people, and it's kind of like a hey, nice. And then the next episode after that is a new girl, and then the next episode after that is like, introducing it to the ladies and stuff like that. It's just the same thing. It's just new person, new person, random like kind of filler episode. So it was like like a zombie episode, and then there was like just the usual shit. So it's like like the premise was interesting, but it's just gonna get really hard to follow. Like apparently in the manga they're only up to like 26 girlfriends. In the anime, I think I'm up to like 5 or 6. So it's like it's gonna get really hard once there's like 80, 90, and you're just trying to remember each individual one, and it's trying to like make sure that they're all getting their time to shine and everything, and it's just like that might be a little bit tricky. So I don't know if that one's gonna be one that it's fully it's decent, but it may be not as good as people are making it up to me. But I guess it's worth a watch regardless, right? I'll probably end it here, but one that I am looking forward to is when they continue my favorite Vinland Saga. I always recommend that. I'm just scrolling through my watch list of if there's anything that's interesting. At the moment, I'm really just waiting for everything to be finished before I start binging everything. I started watching Goblin Slayer because season 1's been out. There's the movie. I've seen both of those once or twice. So, but I think I found out Goblin Slayer season 2 is fully finished, so I might watch that. That's what I've been watching, but which is good. Goblin Slayer is a little bit cursed, but it is very good. Otherwise, yeah. I guess maybe a dodgy take, but Frieren is very good. I'm enjoying Frieren, but I don't think it is as good as people make it out to be. Frieren is also a bit of lots happening, but not too much happening. Let me see. If I here was my issue. The issue that I had with Frieren, my anime list. I know you guys can't see. I'm just quickly searching it up. It had a really high my anime list. Yeah, it's ranked number 1. It is the highest ranked show, at least currently, maybe of all time. Top anime. Yeah. So Frieren is the highest ranked show in general, right? I will change the screen so you guys can see. For anybody interested, it goes Frieren. I should said the English title is Full Metal Alchemist Frieren. It's really good. You would probably like it, Jarvie. Steins Gate, which I need to watch. I've been recommended that a couple times. Gintama. I tried watching that. It's so old and dated. I couldn't. I can see. I changed. No, I did change the screen. I changed the wrong screen. I can see, but I cannot see. They kind of lost me on Attack on Titan. Honestly, it got a bit repetitive. Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, another Gintama. Yeah, I want to watch this. I heard it's good. It's very highly rated, but it's just so dated. Hunter x Hunter was good. Hey, Noodles is here. Hunter x Hunter was good. They lost me. A lot of people say the best arc was the final arc. I don't know where they lost me, but they lost me. I thought I was like 1 or 2 or 3 episodes to being finished, but I tried rewatching it like a couple months ago, and I had no recollection, and I always can remember. So I'm gonna have to rewatch that arc. Love the build up. Yeah, I felt like the build up was a bit too long for the final arc, but it's also because the final arc was like the majority of episodes, I think, in comparison. Hunter. Sure. The whole arc, yeah. Season 7? Oh, there's a new one coming out. Oh, I do remember that. Season 6. Yeah, so there's 23 picture. Don't know. Yeah, so it's like that. Because it's after the guy died. No, I must have been on season 5, I believe. End of season 5. Holy shit. Yeah, this is 61 episodes. This is why. And there's way too many episodes on a single arc. Of that I watched halfway to season 2 or something back when it was ongoing. Then it got too annoying. Yeah. I think I can't remember until I think it was either Greed Island that I really liked. I either really liked Greed Island or the one where everybody gets their Nen powers and he's like training. But maybe that's the same arc. I hated Greed Island. What happened on Greed Island? Video Game World. I think I liked that one. Yeah, abilities are still developing stage. Yeah, I like that one. But I think yeah, some people you either I think it was really mixed. You either liked it's either the ant the chimera ant arc, Jesus, that people like, or they like the Greed Island, and it's either one or the other is their favorite. And for me, it was Greed Island, but it's because Great Island was like the development. That's where like all the development of the character. That's kind of where everything goes. Okay, well, here's you've spent this time trying to make up this character, and you understand the character. You know the backstories. You know kind of where they are, and then here they've gained their powers, and here they're learning to get powerful, and like this is like kind of them building up the character, and I like that. Then Chimera Arc Ant was good, but whole different. Yeah. I can't quite remember. It's been probably 5 or 6 years since I watched it, so I might need to rewatch it a bit. I was actually interested in rewatching it, but it's just like that Chimera Ant arc. It's just like too long, dude. Like I just was talking just before you popped in about how I hated spending too long on the same arc, just doing the same thing, because it kind of just loses me. It just gets way too repetitive, and like it feels like you're just not progressing. And that's literally the issue with it. Yeah, and I was literally talking about One Piece and how I've tried watching One Piece a couple times, but the fact that it like is like the same thing for so long, it it just loses me. Even if I'm on like the in quotation the best shit, I was watching like Water 8, and it just lost me because it was so repetitive. It's not repetitive, but it's just like like for example the train. They're in the train and they're like fighting, and it's like okay, well here's this opponent, and then you kill that. Well, you don't kill, but you get rid of that opponent, and then on to the next opponent. And it's like you know, it's just not really too much progression. Um, yeah. But apparently it's very good. But for me, do I think Frieren is the best? Listen. I'm not. I'm just like. I enjoy anime, but I haven't seen like every single one. I'm not like a try hard sweat, right? I've stated before it's not my favorite, and that my favorite probably is Vinland Saga, but probably that off the top of my head. But for me, do I think it's the best one that exists? No, but I do think it's good. I think it's good, and it's like different to what has been coming out for a while, and it sort of shakes the bag a little bit. But by all means, do I think it's the best one? No, like the characters aren't the most, you know, insanely developed. I mean, it's the first season, right? But like, they're not the world's coolest characters, and it's not like anything too insane. Oh, dude, I can feel my sneeze coming back. So, would I recommend Frieren? Yeah, I do believe it deserves to be one of the better ones, right? Like, but number one, definitely not, right? Top 10, probably not at all. But then again, I guess my opinion's not necessarily shared within all the people, because for me, I find Vinland Saga very good, and obviously Vinland Saga is not as high. Um, but I did find Vinland Saga season 2 very good, and season 1, but they're very different. Where is Vinland Saga? Season 1, I think, is rated lower, is 45th, and then Vinland Saga season 2, which I think did better, yeah, is 32nd. So I mean, it's very good, right? Like compared to it all, that is still good, but it ain't no top 10, top 20. But I really like that one. I do need to watch Brotherhood. I have the book that I was starting to reread again. Um, literally here actually. I got the first 3 books, and I'm pretty much done. But maybe like new Bleach. I lost Bleach. Lost me. Dude, I'm always reaching for where I had my tissues. Sorry. My hay fever just goes crazy. So I keep running out. Sorry, hold on. Let me Bleach lost me. I don't know where either. Bleach was really cool though. All of Bleach before the new season, one quarter of it. I did hear that it was very good though, but Bleach is pretty long, isn't it? Bleach. Yeah, I got decent way through Bleach. Not like to the end. Bleach. Seasons. That's why it's lost me. I can't do anything with that many seasons. I've never watched anything. I think technically the most that I've watched of an anime, single one, would be one of two anime. It would be either Dragon Ball, because I gotta be honest, I haven't watched Dragon Ball outside of, no, I think I learned English watching, I don't know, 140 episodes. Jarvie, that's bad. That's bad. Too many. Yeah, but you're a bit of a crazy. I mean, you're teaching English now. Maybe instead of like whenever you're doing your class, like your group meetups with your students, right? The people that come up, right? You're just like, okay, so Bobby, here's three, anime, episodes I would like you to watch, and just read the subtitles and come back to me if you have any questions. Yeah. No, for me, I think Dragon Ball. But here's the Dragon Ball. I read the manga of the whole Dragon Ball, the whole of Dragon Ball Z, and then that was it. Like there wasn't, I don't think, a super or whatever manga. So I just read it all when I was done, and then at some point, I don't know if I ever watched. I think I watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I don't know if I watched the Dragon Ball, but I definitely watched Dragon Ball Z. And then I think I watched most or all of Super. Maybe most, not all, I don't think. All the people bad at English don't like watching stuff or playing games. All the kiddos into series and games speak English and don't have trouble. Indeed. That's true as well. A lot of people are learning English. That's a good way to learn English because it's like pretty prevalent in those medias. Like you kind of these days it's hard to interact with media these days without knowing English because but you'd be surprised. I'm surprised about how many Spanish speaking, how big Spanish stuff is as well. But it works. Yeah. I depressingly, another anime that I've watched a lot of was My Hero. I watched a lot. Like, I watched it as it was coming out, the first 4 or 5, and then onto the later season, it's kind of lost me. But I never really liked My Hero. My Hero was good, but it was never anything crazy. My Hero is just like a worse version of One Punch Man. And it's like multiple characters instead of one, if that makes sense. Should maybe get to 18 without really in contact with English. Like, how does one? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, that is a good point. If you like constantly surround yourself with all that fancy, you won't like My Hero Academia now. I tried watching a couple, but it kind of lost me. But apparently, they're drawing out the final fight way too long. That's what was losing me. Like, it was how many episodes? I was speaking to my friend Ruben. It's his favorite anime, and because it's his first one as well. But he doesn't consider it the best one, but it's his favorite one. But yeah, it's still like it's the first. You get into season 6, right? And there's the fight. Like it's like, oh, we're going to raise the scientist and bad stuff like that, and then it all goes tits up, right? There was like 5 or 6, or I think it was even 9 episodes in. I think I'm 9 episodes into it, like genuinely, and it's still the same fucking fight, and I'm just like, yeah, I understand that there's different areas that you are and stuff like that, but dude, you cannot with me right now, dude. That's so bad. But it's like I don't think even on like my favorite anime, if it's like that many episodes of the exact same thing. I don't think anything could. Only got many. Yeah, it's stupid. But apparently it's good because it all changes everything up. But it's just like getting to that point, and even then, it's still kind of meh. Like I don't really like My Hero Academia. I think now, oops, I've gotten to the point. Like at first, like I think the premise of it is cool, but the execution. I was watching season 6, and I was a little bit skeptical going into. I'm just like, I don't know, it's not great. And a lot of people were saying, oh, but it's so much better. You know, he goes on his like demon arc. He's like emo now. Okay, then let's see how this goes. And it's just like, to me, My Hero Academia is like watching those shitty superhero TV shows where they've got like horrible quips. It's like the most like stupidest thing. It's like, well, guys, don't worry, he must almost be stopped, okay? Like, oh, I'm sure he needs a band-aid soon. It's like, dude, that's not funny, man. It's not funny. Someone's describing Vigilante was better actually watching it. I genuinely. Like, that's it for me. I think from like, yeah, people describing it. I saw like one entertaining, like cool, like I guess scene. I guess like 30 seconds, but outside of that, it's just been I don't know. The amount of quips, it's just got really horrible quips that make me feel like I'm watching like a show made for like 10-year-olds. It's just really cringy. I found a lot of it, and it's not great. Like, it makes you feel something. Oh, well, he loses his arm and his leg. That sucks. And it's like, I don't know. It's not really. I don't know. It makes Demon Slayer seem like the most fucking insanely like serious anime. And Demon Slayer is pretty good, but it's not like, you know, fucking Berserk, right? Which is, I'm more referring to the manga, right? Which is like hella like, oh shit. Yeah. Anyway, I need to end stream. It's fucking 11:30, and I woke up at like 6:45 today. Not great. I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna say, Noodle, if you haven't already, my dude, watch Vinland Saga, dude. You have to. It's so good. But the 2 seasons, that one makes me go, what? Pretty crazy. First season, like top tier. Second season starts off a little bit questionable, but ends. But when I say ends, I mean like looking back on the whole season is really good. But it just starts off like, oh, I don't know about this. And then it's like, oh no, this is so worth it. The character development is just perfect. Anyway, I'm going to end stream. Thank you guys for watching. Been good. I got a heap of views though. I had a couple people pop in. But 43 views apparently, which is really good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate Noodle and Jarvie popping by and watching, and Amy, of course. I'm just scrolling up Flames and Lucas. Thank you guys all for popping by. I appreciate you guys all coming in and saying something, and thank you, my dude. I'll update you guys next week, I think, on the sword if I have continued it, but I'm not too sure how. I believe I'm going to be busy working next week outside of the Wednesday when I gotta go to the fucking dentist. Yeah. Anyway, you guys all have a good one, and we'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.